the Coffee and the Company podcast.
Welcome, Rhys.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to do a POV right now because this episode is all about my dearest and sweetest co-host Rhys Wong.
Sweetest?
Right now, yeah, sweetest man, sweetest. Although I never kissed you before,
Oh, please no. No.
But we have a third camera right now. That's the POV, man. If you like it, you like it. But I'm facing you for the past almost 10 episodes, this POV right now.
Mhm.
About that, dude. Okay, done. Enough.
Cheers.
Done. Cheers. You want
My
cheers to the
first-
camera? Yeah.
My first AeroPress. The one that I actually made.
No, I'm glad you brought that up, man. Why the F you still do not know how to make AeroPress until right now,
I'm only
man?
here like once a week. I can't expect to like learn everything.
So you're here once a week is equal like probably like full-timer.
No, part-time.
Full-timer probably like 2 months.
2 months.
For the past 4 years.
What?
If you're talking about 52 weeks a year, right?
Mhm.
Let's say you work 52 weeks a year, right? Probably you're working like equal to Edmund and Voon. Probably like 2 months, 1.5 months. Let me off this camera, man.
All right.
To save some memory. To give a better look at your face to the audience.
Mhm.
Because you go to gym, right? You're supposed to be very handsome, you know what I mean?
Recently started.
Cheers, Rhys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for your help. First of all, Rhys, I want to express my gratitude towards you because this is the third time.
Yeah, this is literally the time we are talking about me.
This is the third shot, ladies and gentlemen.
We are talking about me.
Third shot. Oh man, third time. What happened to the previous two?
Echo.
So we abandoned few projects, few episodes due to some technical issues on the sound. I'm glad we're not using Rode mic for this episode and few episodes
Mhm.
up and coming. We are about to change the mic into the dynamic mic where the podcasters supposed to use. You know, burn so much of money and learn so much of things, you know.
Yep.
People saying that learning is not about money. I disagree, man.
We have no money to learn.
No, not that way. But hear me out, man. If you learn, you want to improve, you have to pay some money, dude. Unless you want to learn, then you're not interested to improve.
Yeah.
And probably that's the way. You stay there for a very long time. Just like people playing all this RGB online game, you know, RPG online game.
RGB online
Sorry.
game.
My mistake. RPG online game, MMO.
MMORPG.
They don't want to pay, right? It takes them 50 years or so. It's like the other person paying money like 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Similar. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about you.
Yeah.
You and yourself. Rhys Wong.
Gee.
Lot.
Yeah.
Rhys Wong, in short. Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for being my co-host, even though you are super tired. You know, you're always tired. I'm not sure why.
Actually, my girlfriend said that try not to be try not to say that I am tired because it's disrespecting to you.
So you're really disrespecting me, yeah? That's what you're trying
No.
to tell me.
No,
Is that what you're trying to tell
I'm
me?
trying to be. I'm trying to be.
Is that what you're
happy.
trying to tell me? Or you already told your girlfriend already told you. You already know, but you're still telling me. So you're trying to show really disrespectful towards
Okay,
your.
not to you, as in like to my audience. It's
I
really
see.
disrespecting to my audience.
Your girlfriend listens.
Yeah.
Did you mention anything about you're tired about in your podcast?
Every time you ask me, am I okay? Then I'm just, well, you look tired. That's it. I am tired. And it's always that cycle.
Yeah, sometimes I appreciate your honesty. You know. You know, when you're
So-
being too honest, right? You makes a lot of enemies
That's
along
not
the
me.
way.
That's not me.
Oh, really?
I don't make enemies.
Yeah, you make friends, right?
No.
You don't have friends?
I have friends. I don't make them.
So, Rhys, you've been with me for years plus, right?
Yep.
Let's talk about this topic again.
Okay.
Damn, this is the third time the charm.
All right. So it feels like a storytelling.
I want to
guess.
give you the opportunity to properly introduce yourself
Okay.
to the audience because you are my dearest and sweetest co-host,
All right.
Rhys Wong. Yeah. So, do you mind to introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay. So my name is hi everyone. My name is Rhys, and I am talking to Dennis. Okay. Oh, this feels like a story. It is going to feel like a storytelling session.
You want to tell us like how did you
you-
started with me? How did you started this coffee journey?
Okay.
What were you doing?
It all started when I was 16.
Really 16?
Yeah, it all started.
Sweet
Okay,
16.
let's go back way before that. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's
You
basically
go back
a
in
bit-
your mom's tummy?
No. Let's go back to when I was 16. Okay. That was the time when I started working as a Kumon teacher.
Oh yeah.
As a teacher in Kumon.
Tuition center.
Yeah, tuition center. Yeah, literally I'm teaching maths to people.
Wow. The most interesting subject in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when I was 16. So after that it really I really found out
turn back a little bit more.
Mm.
Turn back a little more. What makes you want to become a Kumon tuition teacher?
Actually, I don't know. It was just a way to kill time during my
Long holiday?
long holiday, Christmas holiday.
Mm.
It was like 1.5 months.
Okay.
So I had nothing better to do, so I just booked there.
That's just nearby your house, right?
Yeah, stone throw away, I guess.
Okay.
Then so from that point, it really made me realize that I really like teaching.
Okay.
Okay,
That
so-
makes sense.
Cut forward to you. Yeah, you. 17, I met you. You gave me 1 cup of coffee, and I was like, oh, that's some nice, good ass latte art. I think it
Okay.
was a swan you made for me.
Can't remember, man.
Let me
I
find
don't
back the
remember where
picture.
you sit and your mom where this.
Yeah,
All these are the in details I can't remember.
yeah. So my mom had a class under you.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
your mom was
4 hours, right?
Also my student. Yeah.
4 hours.
Yeah.
So latte art class, 4 hours, and then after that she brought me to you because seeing that I had nothing else better to, she foresaw the future that I will have nothing better to do after I graduated high school.
Then
And then, so she brought me to you, way before, after, I think right after I graduated, she brought me to you. Yeah,
yeah, I think I remember that was right after
year end
well,
when I was
I think
17.
after exam, right?
Yeah,
After your year-end exam,
Yeah.
then she brought you to me,
yeah,
and she was explaining that can you bring this guy up
otherwise I'm
in
gonna
text?
be a,
In text, yeah.
I'm gonna
in
be a
text.
shut in.
So I say, yeah, why not, man? So, and since then you're with me 4 years,
Yeah.
yeah. And at first, what did you? What kind of program did you join? You want to explain that?
Oh,
further?
program. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was under the 6 months. So during the 6 months course, apprenticeship, we also had what do you call that? Internship. We also had internship to serve bar as an all rounder. Yeah. So I'm there washing dishes, making coffee, talking to customers as a cashier, and also serving people food.
I think most of the time I see you were doing washing the sauces and
Yeah.
plates and
I could
cups,
wash like 2
coffee
cups in a
cups and glasses and all this,
Yeah.
right?
I probably wash like the same cup in one go. Probably.
Mm.
I think it was like wash the first cup and then send to bar, and the bar use it and then serve the customer, and then the customer bring it back. So I
There are so
wash
many
again.
times that the cups are not enough to use, you know.
Yeah.
There are so many times
it
like,
was literally not enough to use.
Riz, go and collect the cups.
I was
See
like-
who the customers all finished one, go and collect back.
It was so weird. Anyway, yeah, during the apprenticeship, I also took on another job,
As a cook
as a cook. Yeah,
in one of the restaurants,
yeah.
Western restaurants.
I would say, yeah, Western restaurants.
Mhm.
We also cook Thai food there.
Yeah.
food,
And-
Vietnamese food.
And ever since you,
Yeah, so during the weekdays I'll work as a cook, and then during the weekends I'll study under you.
and after the 6 months, right? Then that's where you started your college
It wasn't after 6 months. It was more like after 8 months.
after 8 months.
Yeah.
So what do you study?
I
You
was
want to tell them?
Yeah, I'm studying digital animation. This is my final year. This is my final year. I promise you. You won't hear me say final year next year, okay?
Not me, man. Not
You.
just me.
It's from you.
I'm just
You
reminding.
complain.
I'm just hearing. I'm just telling you what I heard.
You complain.
I never complain, man. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that you're always final year. That's
This
all.
this is my final year.
I see. But yeah, among all the subjects, right? Why you landed into 3D animation, the
Um,
sexiest subjects of all,
Well,
the one that
I mean, if it wasn't for 3D animation, I think I would have taken psychology. Yeah.
as a medical doctor, lah.
No. As
That's
a
psychiatrist or psychology.
psychiatrist. If it wasn't for 3D animation, I would have picked up psychology instead.
Okay.
Probably wanted to work as a therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what makes you the choice of 3D animation instead of that one?
I don't want to study. That was basically my one answer. My one solid answer was because I
You
don't
don't
want
want to study? What do you
anymore.
mean, man? You're still studying the 3D animation.
No,
right?
3D doesn't really like rely on studying. Rather, it relies on,
You
memory.
mean study on textbooks?
Yeah, study on textbooks.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Some people are born vocational. Some people are born, reading. Yeah, you learn your way up.
So anyway, I actually like this job. Not this job. I actually like 3D animation because it's really nice.
I'm sure you're very optimistic on that.
I'm trying to be.
I'm really glad you're still very optimistic on that. Even though OpenAI just launched a Sora.
So
I'm happy for you, man.
I'm
ahead,
trying to be.
Go ahead and calm yourself down, with that statement.
Anyway, I didn't even actually. It was longer than 6 months when I worked for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of the COVID, the pandemic hit, we extended from 6 months to
But
like
officially
8
still
months.
6 months, right?
Yeah.
So it was like 10 months at first
Mm.
because of the lockdowns and
Yeah.
stuff. But officially still 6 months. And all my apprentices, right?
Mhm.
Even including Felicia and Aaron and so on and so forth, right?
Mhm.
You're always washing cups one. I tell you this, because somehow the cafe knows that the interns are there. They will not wash cups one. So that's why Lee, the owner of RGB Coffee, she never complained. Never complain about you. Not even a single word.
Because we washed the cups.
Yeah, because you help out the washing the cups.
As intern, that just wash cups. Only.
But you still serve coffee occasionally. Yeah, you
When
still
it's
make
not-
coffee.
When it's not peak hours. Yeah. Thomas, they all will let us
Wow,
make coffee.
almost forgot this person, Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas is our ex-colleague from RGB Coffee.
Mhm.
He's from Myanmar. But anyway, he already resigned last year.
Huh? Why?
Yeah. I think he currently is working in United Nations. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm not too sure. I forgot already. He called me once and told me that he quit already.
Oh.
Finally, yeah.
He called you once?
Yeah, after he quit. Oh yeah, bro, I already quit the job, bro. So and told me that, well, I found the new job really right now, working in United Nations. Something like that.
I'll
I'm
miss
glad,
you.
lah. I'm glad, lah. But he's a very good dude as well, man. He's very helpful. Just like his sister Teresa, also working in RGB Coffee, also very, very hardworking people, man. These are very hardworking people, man. In cafe, based on my experience, most of my colleagues are foreign workers.
Mhm.
As in Nepalese, people from Myanmar. Who else? Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Yeah. They're good people, man. I always have respect on them. They're super hardworking, super friendly to me. They have no hidden agenda, treating you good. Yeah, they are super friendly, man. I love working with them as well last time, even though, I was, at first I also like started working at the bar in the Espresso Lab. Not even one are local, man. Yeah, there are a few locals, but rarely they have shift because they are uni students. Sometimes they exam, they will not show up for a month. But I was the one that always show up, working with the full-timers, Filipinos and Nepalis and all these people, yeah. So, Rhys,
Yeah.
what's your end goal on coffee? What's your direction for coffee?
I don't exactly have an end goal for coffee.
Yeah,
Actually, throughout the entire time being with you, right, my objective is just to learn as much as I can.
I'm glad that you're still learning, Rhys. For example, you don't even
Let's
know.
not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Why are you stopping me?
Okay, let's just say, like, for example, like,
disrespectful and stopping my conversation. You're stopping my
okay, no,
statement.
okay, let's just say I learned how to make AeroPress. Okay.
But you do not know how to adjust the clicks
No,
on the
I
command
know
button.
now. I know. I know.
But you told me no. You told me so many times, I know now, I know
Yeah,
now.
I
But
know now.
until just now, like a few hours ago. You don't even know you need to crank. You need a crank to adjust the clicks. Dude.
I know now.
I know Rhys is such a fascinating person. A lot of things I expect him to know, but to my surprise, and also not so surprised that many things turn out that he doesn't know. Yeah, Rhys?
Yep.
Anything to say on that?
I'm glad to learn new stuff under you.
Don't blame on, here's the fair point, right? Don't blame on your time over here. You can always come out early. I never stop you to come early. Try the coffee beans. Try this. Try that grinder. I never stop you. The only problem is you guys, I'm saying you guys, right? As everyone, every trainers over here. You guys always show it on time. And, show it on time. Just the right amount of time to prepare for your class. But instead, you can always come here and have coffee and chill first, like really to get to know the gadgets over here. Don't waste the purpose of all these gadgets over here. That why I bought it at first. I bought it at first so that you guys can learn and enjoy. That's the whole purpose. Don't blame it on me. I have it ready.
I'm not.
Don't blame it on your day.
Okay, sometimes I do come here like early. What?
Yeah. Sometimes, right? You're mentioning
Sometimes.
probably 10%, right, of the time.
40, 50. 50% of the
You
time.
can just come here and drink more coffee, come earlier. Even though I have class, I still welcome you all. You can just sit around, wait for your time, and make your own self coffee. I never stop you all coming early one.
You hear that, guys?
I doubt they hear it because they never tune in to our podcast.
Actually, May, Leslie, and Siu Chai, they all watched the podcast. I was a bit shocked.
How do you find out? How do you find
They
out?
told me.
I think Siu Chai, he does.
They told me. That
Because
was like,
he like asking who's the next person. He asked me before. Like who's the next podcaster guest?
Yeah.
Podcast guest, right?
why not him?
We can do a 3-way though. That's the maximum we can do 3-way. We don't do 4 ways. Because like the sitting position, right? It blocks people.
Oh.
So like that day, you and Aiden, right? We are barely catching one of you because of camera angle. So if I sit over here and two of you sit over here,
So
I can, from this angle, yes, this camera, yes. But what if 2 versus 2, right? Those that are sitting inside will get blocked on the camera.
I see. But you could always have like multiple cameras. You already have 2 phones here. You can add like maybe strap on 4 more.
Put it this way, Rhys, I try not to buy so many things. Less is more, okay? Less is more. Put it this way, okay? But definitely you can do, 3 of you can do a podcast. You know what's the objective of this podcast?
To talk about coffee. Let people know more about coffee.
To save some stories
Yeah.
into the video format or into the audio format so that you don't have to repeat your stories.
Yeah.
You can always send your link to your friends. Like for example, this time around, you should tell more.
Third time. the third time I'm repeating the story.
Yeah, Rhys, you don't have to tell me that, to step down on my technical knowledge
It's okay.
on the podcast.
It's okay.
I know it's my fault, okay? Rhys,
I'm not blaming you.
Yeah, I deserve the step
I'm not
on my
blaming
face.
you.
I deserve the step from you on my face.
I'm not blaming you.
By the way, this is the third time we're shooting this similar content to talk about Rhys Wong. Yeah, for those following on the IG stories, right, a few weeks ago, that was the first shooting, and it ended up not really good result in terms of audio. I hope this really turns out well, man, because we're both using the 5.5
Yeah.
mic.
I
Right?
hope so too. Otherwise, we need to reshoot me again.
Rhys, I need to hear more stories from you. We need to hear more stories about you, the highlights of your life.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Right. Okay. So I think back to my story. So I think one of the reasons why I'm still here, right, is because again
Because I haven't fired you, right?
no. Actually after the 6 months apprenticeship I could easily just walk away. I could say, oh, I'm busy this, I'm busy that. And then I just walk away already.
Someone will just walk in one. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Replace you.
Yeah. I'm not scared of that. Is that supposed to threaten me?
No, it's not.
But no. I think the only reason why I'm still here.
Tell me the reason why.
I think the only reason why I'm still here is because, well, for one, I love coffee.
Mm-hmm.
For number two, is because of the past I told you about. The one that I started liking teaching.
Yeah.
I started loving to teach.
That's why I tell you this, Rhys. I hope one day you can tell me, I'm so proud of these students, Dennis. Can you do that for me?
So,
I'm so proud. I want to hear this statement from your mouth, right?
okay.
Dennis, last time you were saying you're laughing at me, I did not cultivate up anyone.
Okay.
Right now, look at this guy. Whatever name.
Okay.
Wong, could be Ismail, could be, Devadasan, could be whoever.
Okay.
I really hope that one day I got a chance to hear this, that your students, I'm really glad to pay money that Rhys have taught me well. I really hope, looking forward to have this hopeful event.
Okay.
And one day that you prove me wrong.
Hey, why me though, actually?
This statement towards all the people, internet trainers.
All the
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever told them?
I don't get so much chance to meet up with them, to be honest, because their time, my time, not so aligned. And whenever we have time to meet up, usually with bunch of trainers.
Uh,
Do you notice?
Yeah.
7, 6 of us.
the
How do we talk that?
You just like do a public announcement.
You remind me on that. You remind me on that. Next round.
Okay.
I hope they listen, and I hope that they will digest from here.
Okay.
They get the full support from me, including you. Here's the thing. You put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
You forever have not enough qualification if you have doubt on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When I ask people, right, do you plan to, for example, I just did a podcast with Tristan, which is a homely boss. Homely, the opposite. Last night we used to park over there.
Yeah.
That's the boss. Also my BNI member. We just launched an episode a few days ago. So after the podcast, I also asked him, right? He asked me how I do recruitment.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also saying that he is facing, like everyone's saying this, all the business owners also are facing the same issue, hiring problem. Yeah. So I asked him, he loved doing digital marketing. He loved, man. Facebook marketing is his thing. Xiaohongshu marketing is his thing, man.
Oh.
Last time he used to do put in 50 ringgit per day, right? For selling furnitures. Facebook marketing back in 2018. 50 ringgit per day, Facebook.
Wow.
Advertising. You don't know how much the revenue he gained or not?
How much?
40,000.
Wow.
On some weekends, 120,000, man.
Whoa.
So with that, his ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him, do you want to teach digital marketing? You know what's his first response?
Yes.
No. This is a very common response. Not yes, but I am about to share the common response. He has some doubts. I'm not too sure whether I'm qualified for this or not.
Mm.
That's the most common answer, response from the question I asked them. Do you want to teach this? I'm not too sure whether I'm qualified on this. Let me tell you this. You never qualify enough one.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
About what?
So you never qualified. You.
Consider the listeners, man.
Alright. Are you sure after having the latte art grading system, black jug?
Yeah.
Are you sure after the SCA?
When was that?
Hmm?
When was that I have obtained all
ago.
these credentials?
I think last year or 2 years
2 years
ago.
ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. When I started teaching you.
Oh, yeah.
21, right?
Yeah.
2021, right?
2020. Actually, no.
2020.
2019.
20,
You started taking Kingsley.
no, 2020. I started teaching you January. What?
Teaching me 2020.
Yeah, 2020. I didn't have any credentials back then.
So all you need to do is just start.
All you need to qualify yourself is to have the step up, the first step. That's your first qualification already.
Mhm.
To step up and willing to take the responsibility. That's your first step. My ears are always open one. My ears, my WhatsApp always open one. I'm here to respond to everyone. But does any one of you dare to ask me this question or not? Anyone show any interest, right? I fully support him or her, man. That's my bottom of my heart. That my words not just for you, but for anyone. I'm tired, man. Freaking tired. Barista course always looking for Dennis one. My root cannot go down, no. Stuck at first generation.
I mean,
You know what's family tree, right? Right? Family tree.
Didn't Kingsley had his students too shy?
Yeah, Kingsley, I would say he's more like assisting, put it this way. Yeah. I think that's why we have this podcast to bounce ideas also, like to train you all to talk better. First response, what's your first response? When I ask you a question, what's your first response? That is training on this as well when we have a podcast also.
So are you training me?
In a way.
Are you training yourself?
I'm training for you as well. I'm training myself to talk better, to be a better converse person. I always repeat this. Yeah. And to have all these podcasts, that's why I'm very glad, let's say Leslie, Siu Chai, or whoever who's willing to join this podcast with you so that you can have a meaningful conversation, so that you can have not so introvert, all of you. Yeah. So that my root can go down. Right?
Yep.
You know how family tree works, right?
Yeah,
Right? Yeah? It doesn't stuck on second generation,
Yeah. Right now you're stuck on
right now,
second generation.
right now it's like we're having like one wife to have a lot of kids, right? All the kids non-fertile one. A lot of kids, like 100 over kids, right? All non-fertile. Cannot pass down. That's my issue. That's why I'm so... If you all like really want to have become a better trainer yourself, become a better person yourself, right?
Need to have faith, take the lead.
Yeah. Speaking technical skills is the number one important skills for every man. For every man. If you're looking for career growth, if you're looking to have family, if you're looking to have a better person, become a better person. Speaking technical skills, public speaking, for example. Number one, you need to have. By sitting there, not talking at all, you impress nobody. You gain not much of opportunity.
I see.
Have coffee ground one, your AeroPress.
Oh shit. Oops.
You know, coffee ground is very bad for your liver
Yeah.
over the time
Yeah.
because it stays in your liver, man.
Yeah. And
Rhys,
yes.
let us hear more about your story.
Okay.
Let's imagine this. You can send this link to all your friends. If let's say they ask you, how did you started this journey? This link represents your story of your life.
Okay. Okay. So my journey with coffee, right?
Yeah.
Not journey with anything else.
What do you mean? Anything else?
I
Yeah,
feel like-
about anything else.
Okay.
Not just for coffee. You know, the coffee, you right now your chapter ends at you do not know how to, adjust the
Okay,
comandante
I don't
clicks.
really. Like I said, I don't really have an end goal in terms of coffee wise, but a lot of people do ask me if I want to start a cafe.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't mind.
How do you get started?
I'll start by taking the first step.
Like how asking your mom, can you borrow me 200,000?
What?
Then how?
I'll start by looking everywhere actually.
Okay, wait.
Finding a place.
Let's talk about capital first, dude.
Yeah.
Where's the capital? Then you start looking for space, man.
Yeah. Okay, let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Alright, let's not talk about
That's the end of the conversation for that topic. Thank you, Rhys. Let's move on. But here's the thing, Rhys.
that. Alright.
Love coffee doesn't mean you need to operate a cafe. Yeah?
Yeah.
I really hope that one day that whenever I have a retail, I really hope the opportunity belongs to one of you.
I mean,
That really is true.
it's not only that lah. Cause like, there are sometimes also I bake. Right? There are sometimes I bake cake. I bake sourdough. I'm still baking sourdough. You know.
I
just
saw
bake
your
like
mom just posted. Very
Yeah.
proud. Yeah.
It still look like it still looks weird, but I'm still trying my best to
But
adjust
here's
the
the-
recipe.
You still haven't get me, Rhys. You love to cook. You love to make coffee. Doesn't qualify you as a business owner of restaurant.
So what qualifies me?
As a business owner, you have the business mindset.
I need to have the business
Because
mindset.
when you step into the restaurant, I tell you this, most of the time you're handling the issues in the restaurant instead of cooking.
Oh,
Because when you cook, right, who's handling the suppliers? When you cook, who's handling the problems, the hiring?
my mom.
I think your mom survived taking care of three siblings of you.
Hey, my dad just told my mom to start a cafe. So she's in the midst of preparing.
Yeah, that's good, man. But I suggest you
I
to
will.
think a lot of things.
I will have to think a lot
before,
of things. Yeah.
Try not to have this mindset that people, I love to cook. That means I should own
Yeah.
a restaurant.
I know.
It's a false impression, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Which is why the next thing I would probably do is to I can never have a business mindset apparently.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know why, but ever since I was young, business wasn't really my thing. Which is why I focus on other aspects.
Yeah, maybe you're not eating shit enough,
From what customers?
Eating shit enough in life, man. You need to know how to make money
Mhm.
so that you can help the business to make money.
Yeah.
You yourself do not know
I
how
need
to
to
make
know.
money. How do you expect you can know when I throw in a bunch of money to you,
Mhm.
the capital? Then how do I know you know how to multiply from the capital?
I need to start.
Yeah. So, like entrepreneurs, right? Some are born mindset. Some are born. Some are trained upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
Some are been through like the journey up until someone like me. I've been through the journey. When I was 20s, right? Not much happening, man.
Oh.
Always looking for a better job.
Oh yeah, when you're in your 20s, you don't have that kind of business mindset. Right? You just look
Not
for
at all,
job
man.
only.
Always complain about boss and this and that. This motherfucker earn
So-
all the money, pay me pennies. That was my mindset.
So I should start having that kind of
At least you
business
don't
mindset.
have. That's a very good start. Yeah.
Mhm.
At least you don't have. But
I mean, I'm in my 20s. My own, uh, even back then, during when I was 18, even like with you, right? My only mindset was that I should work to gain experience, and that was it.
Yeah, some
Mm,
people would do this for their entire life, but still not coming out as a business owner.
I see.
Like I said, some belongs to the employees, some belongs to the employers,
Mm. So,
some belongs to hybrid, some perform well both sides. One.
so am I hybrid?
No,
I'm just employee.
right now it seems like you're an employee. So you have to start to have like leadership, right?
Leadership.
Yeah, as a trainer, you need to be a leader
Mm,
because the students are your trainees.
mm.
So they listen to you, whatever is wrong or is not wrong, wrong or correct. They still listen to you first. So you need to have the character, the strong character, to show what is the correct way, to show how confident are you. This is another part you should improve. Not being flexible. I'm not a flexible person, man. The bastards from barista course this morning, right? I
Yeah.
told them repeatedly, if you're late, you have to do the writing.
And how many people?
That means writing as in, I will not be late, I will not be late.
Yeah.
Repeatedly write 20 times.
Yeah, that was not my fault.
Yeah. And then, you know what? Out of 4, 3 of them got late. Well, if I will be flexible, I will say, okay, don't do this next time. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do like
You need to be
fucking
strict.
flexible.
Even
I'm
I
very
would be
strict.
strict. Yeah.
I have to be strict. Dude, start writing, man, 20 times before you start doing anything.
Mm.
There's even one like Eugene, I posted this IG story. Eugene was doing push-ups. Yeah, because he spilled the coffee. I told him do not spill.
Mm-hmm.
Then while doing the latte, then he spills. Then you choose 50 times writing or 20 times push-up. He chose 20 times push-ups. Not flexible, man. Because I always believe disciplined mentor will mold a disciplined student. Disciplined student will have another disciplined student. It's not about being business nice guy, man. Business nice guy will not bring any good students, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So, so time to forget about your business. Start to think about anything
I'll start to
else.
think about what? Okay, I'll start to think about business.
Yeah, but good that you started gym. How's your gym journey? I know Aiden has a lot of
You know,
disrespect.
my dad actually told me that because he heard it from his like long time ago, he had a gym trainer. So his gym trainer told him that gym only affects 30% of your overall like size.
Agree.
70%
Diet
relies
yeah,
on diet.
Diet, yeah.
Which is why right now I'm having quite a fairly strict diet.
Yeah, but just to remind you, 30% is a large amount though.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't do gym for 2.5 hours, man.
Now what?
Maximum 40 minutes, no rest. I don't take 1 minute rest, whatever. I don't do that.
You don't take?
No. 3 sets, do this, then do another one. 3 sets, do this again, do another one. No rest, man. And my full blast. That's my full blast, man.
Damn.
Yeah, no rest. They call it super sets. Have you heard super sets? Let's say you do bicep curls, right? There are few bicep curls. So 3 sets like this, 3 sets another way around, another 3 sets with the machines.
Immediately.
No resting. That will give you a lot of sculpting and lean. What do you call it? Shredding.
Okay.
Yeah, at least not like super shred, like
1%,
1%, 1% fat or something like that. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
You get shape faster that way.
Okay. I'll try that actually.
Do you understand the method of gym or not?
Is to buff up your body.
Let's say you have
make it buff up.
let's say you have like high repetition. What does it mean?
High
A
repetition.
set of 20.
A set what?
A set of 20 repetitions.
No.
versus a set of heavy loaded, a set of 8. What's the difference? You have to know.
Mhm.
A set of 20 is to shred the body.
A what?
Shred the body.
Shred the body.
Yeah, to slim down.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to buff up, right, you have the heavy loaded and less repetition. As heavy as possible, but less repetition. Probably a set of 8, set of 10.
So if you want to buff up your body.
Yeah, depends what's your goal. So you want to shred to be slim, and if your idea is to be slim, then you have to do the high repetition.
High
repetition, yeah, like a set of 20, set of 15.
So like
With lightweight.
Lightweight,
yeah.
set
Do
of
it correctly.
20. Okay.
Yeah. That's one tip for you.
All right. Thank you.
You don't have to do 2.5 hours, man. It's like really, really time consuming. Maybe you just watch,
No lah.
YouTube video for like.
No lah. I actually do both. So let's say I do it about 2 or 3 times a week. Go gym. So one would be for bicep, and then one would be for bicep and legs, and another day would be for tricep and legs. Basically just legs all the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for you, man. I'm glad they are getting small size,
What?
Yeah.
Some people say I slim a bit. Some people say I got fatter.
Yeah, I reserve my comment. I don't want to comment anything first.
You could say it's nothing will hurt me.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
I have this wall of non-existent emotions. Just say whatever you want. I'll be like,
yeah,
okay.
I'm trying to be flexible this time. Yeah. Rhys, I want to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
what's the next things you want to learn in coffee?
The next thing I want to learn in coffee.
It seems like you got stuck for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, you don't even know how to adjust the clicks on Comandante.
Okay, it was that one mistake.
It gives me a big, huge surprise, man.
Yeah.
Then you told me, I know already right now.
I know now.
Until 3 hours ago, it shows not so knowing of how to adjust.
Okay. To be fair, before I adjust the clicks, I was actually reading the the turning knobs on the bottom, the clicks on the bottom before you hand me the.
That's a very good way to
cover
your ass, man. So what's the next thing you want to learn more?
The next thing I want to learn more.
Yeah, if let's say given a choice. In coffee.
I want to learn more about the contents in your course, actually.
What do you mean?
Your barista course. Because you have like 4 modules. I want to learn like all 4.
Yeah.
So
but I assume you all know already. Right? You've been through all this.
Yeah.
You've been through it. Yeah.
No, I mean like I want to know what you are actually teaching.
Yeah, my teaching is always different. Depends on the progress of the students. You know who's Jordan Peterson?
No.
He's very famous in terms of, I think, psychologies.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of motivation, he's very good, the guy. And he's a professor of one of the big universities, I think Cambridge.
Mm-hmm.
And this I buy him a lot because he lectures though. He lectures the university students, right? He told that he never teach the same content. Like same content, different style.
Oh. So you
Every
teach in
single
a different
class,
style.
Yeah, every single class is different style one. This batch is this style, another batch is another style. Because why? Every single batch is the combination of different people, different characters, different personalities. That's why. The same goes with me. Always teach different, but sometimes you remind me like the writing, all this, so I have to enforce this. They all say thank you to you, this morning.
Yeah, man.
After they do writing, thank you, Rhys.
Really?
It's like being grateful to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. I have a video of this. I can show you later. So is that the thing? Is that all that you wanted to learn, Rhys?
Not all. I also wanted to learn like how to maintain the machines and things like that.
I
Yeah,
thought
don't
you-
ask. Don't ask.
I thought you'd done that before. Not much of things, right? The maintain the machine, nothing much to maintain. What do you mean?
Maintain machines and stuff. I also want to know the internal systems.
There's no need to learn on Tinder system unless I'm the manufacturer of espresso machine.
Only last year I learned about three-way valve. Actually, not 2 years ago I learned about three-way valve.
Yeah, all this is like initiative. Put it this way. If you go to, I think there's one video from Lance Hendricks, really useful. He explains how does it work for E61. What brand is that? Faima or Lalit? The manufacturer chop off the single group espresso machine. Like really, they manufacture the whole thing like anatomy exposed. Just imagine, right? Your espresso machine chopped into half, so you can see every single part.
Open the inside and see.
Yeah, you can see every single part, what's going on inside. So they can explain. So Lance Hendrick used that model anatomy to explain how does it from the boiling point water, from the boiling boiler up until coming out the hot water to make espresso. Yeah, that video, I think if you're interested, you can have a look. Anyone is interested, you can have a look. Go to Lance Hendrick's YouTube channel.
I think that's what anatomy of espresso. Right?
I
Espresso
can't
machine.
remember. E61.
Yeah.
Something to do with E61 group head. E61 is one of the shared technology in espresso machine. So E stands for espresso. 61 stands for 1961. It was patented in year 1961. E61 is a shared technology, just like Android. In espresso machine, there's also shared technology like Rocket, Lalit, they all use E61.
E61. Yeah.
Why you want to learn about all this? Does it help? Is it helpful?
Oh, it looks. I mean, coffee nerd.
Rhys,
Slightly interested. Yeah.
I really hope that
Still
you
interested.
learn to teach. Have this mindset. Learn to
Learn to
teach.
teach.
Anyone interested to teach? Anyone interested to learn from you with this knowledge or not?
I don't think so. No.
So what? Why do you want to learn that for?
Curiosity.
Curiosity?
Yeah.
Don't do curious about anything else, dude. Don't take away your attention. Something more important.
Okay.
man.
Yeah. What I'm curious of is also like what content of your course. That's what I was thinking.
My content, of course, I don't even know next batch how do I
You
teach
learn to
one.
teach.
I
That's
know
what you
what
taught me.
about to teach, but I do not know what's my method to teach because all ladies and all boys, right? The method is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Mixture of more ladies and less
Yeah.
boys is different.
Which is why I want to know the contents and stuff, like how you teach.
Unfortunately, only free on Sunday, right? So yeah. So if you want to make that as a valid reason, that's everything. Lah. You can forget about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it this way.
I graduate. Final year, guys. Remember final year.
Final year. Next year, right? Final year.
No, this year.
Oh, this year, final year. Okay. How long you been studying this 3D animation?
Supposedly it's 3 years.
But it dragged until 4 years.
Yeah, I dragged until 4 years because I managed to fail and deferred and then stuff like that.
Okay.
Because
So that the one academic can make more bucks from you. They make extra bucks from you, right? And what are you planning to do after the graduation?
Work
You were saying
as
which
a-
one is your dream working studio?
as of
Company.
right now. As of right now,
Yeah, OpenAI,
under Raw
Thunder Raw. What kind of, is that a gaming studio or is it
animation
animation?
studio.
Okay. What kind of profile do they have produced? They have produced what kind of portfolio?
Okay. There are several actually. I was looking into several.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where is it from? US?
no, it's here, Malaysia. You want me to go US? I don't think I want to go US.
Yeah, please don't go US.
I don't want to
Please.
go US.
A person like you will get bullied a lot, you know. Just stay here and let me bully you for for now.
Okay, anyway, actually,
I can't believe it. Okay, go ahead, continue.
actually, several inspirations come to mind, but
Mm-hmm. What?
Actually, no. When I started studying in the One Academy, my only job was My only thought was to go out and hand in resumes.
It seems like
Yeah.
that is the way for fresh grads.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not about choice. Sometimes it's about, sometimes you need some, some
Mm.
experience for you to go through into a bigger company.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in life, you have to eat shit sometimes. You have to eat shit
Yeah.
so that you grow. You cannot always eat candies. It brings you diabetes, man. It brings you an entitled person. It brings you into some jerks, some dicks, You have to have something that you do that you're not willing to do. You're not happy to do, but it brings you another level. That's what's called determination.
Mhm.
A lot of people say, Dennis, you're so lucky. You work
Because
the things that you love. What's that mean, man? Lucky.
you work the things that you love.
Yeah, I love coffee, right? And I'm working in the coffee industry. I have
Mhm.
my own business of coffee education. You're the luckiest person in the world, Dennis. What's your take on that?
That's not luck. That's just hardworking.
Yeah, partly. But here's the thing. I hate to do the calculation on salary. I hate to do the admin works.
Mm.
I hate to submit tax. I hate to meet my accountant. Is that still a passion?
Mm.
If let's say I'm passionate about coffee itself only, right?
Mm.
I don't want to do all this, man. But does the business run on like that or not? It's not.
No, it doesn't.
So that's why I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes we have to eat shit. It's part of the package for the greater good.
Mm.
I still hate one. I still fucking hate it. Accountant
Calculate
asked me,
salary.
where's this invoice that you pay this number? Where's this and that? I have to look for it. Oh shit, man. I hate it when I got the WhatsApp from my accountant. Shit, every time cold sweat one. But I have to do it. I still have to face it. So that's why not just aiming for large studio or whatever popular studio. You can always start from something small.
Start small.
And if you don't like to work, you still have to get up and work your ass up. That's what we call determination.
Isn't that what you said? Being flexible.
What do you mean?
Let's say you love your work, but your boss is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still go to work there?
Yeah, of course.
This is
But
be flexible.
But I have no such experience, man. Because for my entire working career as an employee, most of my managers and all my owners, my ex bosses, they all like me, one.
Because you make friends.
Not really, man. I'm not too sure why. My ex manager, can be a dick with my colleagues, but he is different person towards me, man.
Means you're the company's greatest asset.
Not. That sounds so cliche, man. That sounds like corporate. You guys are my greatest assets. 0 raise this year. Company is not making money. That sounds like that following statement. But my point is, I do not have all this experience to give you advice, Rhys. But if you are not strong enough, right, in life, you will see some, some jerks and dicks. Put it this way. But it's okay. That's part of life because you're not in dream. Dream, everyone good for you, good with you. Yeah. So you want to become a 3D animator, then?
And then I'll continue your job on Saturday and Sunday. What? I'm actually serious.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm not probing that answer. I'm not
Actually,
I'm not probing for that answer.
I would want to. Just,
yeah, sure, man. I really hope from my bottom of my heart that when it comes to job opportunities, I hope that I can afford enough to hire you guys in future.
Wait, worst comes to worst. Worst come to worst, will you hire me as a full-timer?
Sure, why not? I take care of you, man. I'll be you're the most dickest and the bestest boss in the world. Best of both worlds, man.
Best of both worlds.
Sure, why not? But to be honest, I because I've been through as employee, right? So I know what is it like to be employee. I try to give like Edmund and Woon, whoever full timers, the best that I could, the best that I could, the best that they deserve. Yeah. So that's why Woon and Edmund been staying very long. And this, if let's say there's opportunity, obviously I will think about prioritize on them as well, and as well as the rest of you. Yeah, but right now, still not the time yet for me to grow the business this way.
Right
But
now,
it
you're
seems
still
like
in your
it's growing.
second generation.
Yeah, I'm still stuck at the non-fertile generation.
You need someone to at least.
I have a
spread
lot
the
of kids, but
no grandchildren.
no grandchildren. 30 of them, but none of them like fertile. What kind of shit is this, man? What's wrong with you guys, man? Something's wrong with my genetic issue.
Okay, who knows? Maybe Aiden will be the one who finally has a
Yeah,
grandchildren.
Aiden has a long way to go. He's still 16. And if let's say he's super good, right, people will respect him. But based on the image and outlook he's presenting himself, I think he has a lot of doubts from all the matured students. Yeah. Lucky enough, during the past 7 years, right, I do not have much of doubts from matured students. Matured as in like 70s, 60s. Also, this is one of my charms as well. I'm very good with two types of people. Seniors, who is like 50s and above. Most of them love me one. Easily charm them. Another one, kids and toddlers. Easily charm them. So that's why with my Fairview International School, which I did like 2 weeks ago, and also Fairview International, it's a primary school.
Oh,
Elementary school for
Elementary.
international term.
okay. Oh yeah, I saw your Instagram.
Yeah,
story.
so we enjoy a lot. I enjoy teaching kids, to be honest, and the kids also enjoy a lot, and even the kids also hug me. Who did I told this? Yeah, I told one of my friends as well. I was giving high five to all the kids before they were queuing up and go back to their classrooms. So I was high fiving all of them, and then one of them asked for a group photo. I like the teacher. Why don't you guys take a group photo with the students? We all took group photo with the teachers already. So they are queuing up. Then the teacher asks us, "Why don't you guys take a group photo?" So I just crouched down because the kids are 5 years old, right? And posed with them. I think they have like 10, 12 of them coming over and pose for a photo, group photo. You know what? When I stand up, the boy standing next to me, he hugged me goodbye, man.
Oh.
He hugged me goodbye. With my knees. Because they only have 4 and 5, right?
Yeah.
So they are quite short. So they hug me goodbye like I'm a father though. Like I'm their father.
Do you cry?
No, I was touched because it's like pure, right? So pure. Yeah, the love received from the kids are so pure, man. And also one of the highlights, right? When during all this international school, when we're setting up, there are kids coming over. Hello, uncle. Do you need my help?
Oh, it's so pure.
Wow, that's so cute, right?
Yeah.
So I just, okay, since I don't want to hurt them by carrying a heavier table, right? I said, can you help me to carry this chair? Once it's carried, I can put it down. Okay, done. You help me already.
What the?
Thanks for your help, kid. He was wondering, what the hell is going on? Did I help? his expression, did I help? Because I try not to like any accident, like,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
the thing happens, right? So they are expensive children. They are foreigners, most of them. 80% they are Filipinos, Koreans, mainland Chinese, Japanese kids, Caucasian white people, Brazilian,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like really expensive ones. Not to say the local is not expensive, but usually their fathers are expatriates.
Yeah.
Could be an ambassador or something. Yeah, in the embassy. So I treat them different way. But to my findings, right? They are so so lovely, these kids. I love teaching them, by the way. So that's why if there's a chance, I can bring you and teach them as well. It might be a future. It might
will
be a
be in
future.
the
Yeah, it'll be a
future.
future. And also, there's one of the highlights as well. The kids just come over. Can I have a coffee? The kids like 8 years old. Man.
Wait.
Nine years
Just give them.
No, we were just doing hot chocolate. I did not bring coffee grinder. I did not bring coffee.
It's just hot chocolate.
Yeah, just hot chocolate. And can I have a latte? Can I have a coffee? I said, what? How are you, kid? I'm 9 turning 10. Turning 10. Keep on emphasizing turning 10.
I'm turning 10. I'm turning 10.
I'm turning 10. So what's up with turning 10? You still cannot drink coffee though. Take a hot chocolate and go back to your class. Very funny kids. And there's one more incident, very funny one. I think they are group of 8 or 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
So I was told to give up all the balanced hot chocolates to the students, whoever walk past.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this kid, right? So I have balanced, I think one more cup only. One more cup, right? So, but there are 8 of them. So I split.
With the
into
1
8
cup.
cups. Yeah.
8.
But yet they're so happy, man. They never complain. What the hell? Why come so little? I don't want. But yet they're so grateful. They're so happy. They say thank you. Every one of them say thank you. Even though they got this little bit only of hot chocolate each cup, little bit only, like probably like 1 sip.
Mm-hmm.
Yet they say thank you. They're so happy. They're jumping around. They're being so grateful. That's really remind me to be grateful in life. Yeah. Rhys, I need to hear your story, man. Rhys.
Why not?
I'm done telling my story.
Oh, it's nice. It's good for people to just not only hear my story, hear your story also.
Yeah, but this episode is all about Rhys Wong, right? Yeah? Do you have a highlight of your childhood?
Highlight of my childhood?
Yeah.
Not really. It's
So you just
purely
blindly just gone through until your 20s.
purely a depressive episode. Yeah, that's my childhood.
What is that, man? The hell is that, man? Can you further elaborate that?
Yeah, I was well, in life I was backstabbed when I was a child. So
Backstab, like physically with a knife in the back?
Emotional backstab.
Okay. Okay, then?
No, basically like when I was very young, probably about 13, not 13, 8 years old.
Yeah. What about that?
Actually, I was a very rebellious kid when I was 7 years old.
Yeah, you're not that flexible at the time. You love to use this word flexible.
Flexible.
Yeah.
I was a very rebellious kid when I was like
How
7.
rebellious? Can you define that?
逃课.
I still don't get you, man. To the
Cut
non-Mandarin.
class. Cut class.
What cut class? What do you mean?
Means like whenever...
Ponting,
Yeah,
ponting.
ponting.
Okay.
Yeah, ponting. So I had a group of friends I ponting with. I trust them a
8
lot.
years old?
7.
Dude, 7, 8 years old is just like being a nerd and listening, bro.
7.
Yeah? So what do you do when you're
No,
ponting?
I had just run around, whatever that gets me not to attend the class.
Okay. Did you peep on the girls' toilet? Good.
Do you? Do you?
I'm asking you. Of course, no. At 7, 8 years old, right, I wonder what can you do, right? So usually people ponting class when they are like 15, 16, when they have some pocket money, they know where to travel.
Yeah.
That's where they ponting class.
Yeah.
7, 8 years old, you have nothing, man. You have no money. You are too short
I
for
don't
a
know,
lot of things.
7, whatever the hell I do to get me out of class.
Yeah. So what's the purpose of that? Then after that, how do you gone back into a good nerd?
Well, after when I reached 8, there are people I trust. So like you said, those kids that were very happy, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I had that moment as well until when I was 8 years old. That's when my friends started. Okay, I used to have a comic book. I used to have 4 comic books.
What kind of comic book is that? Dragon Ball?
I draw.
Oh, you draw yourself? Yeah.
The comic books that
So
I draw.
are you a hero in the comic book?
No, I draw funny, like comic books.
Oh, that's what they call skits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short comics. Yeah. So I used to have like 4 books, and every time I have one, my friends will snitch and take it away and give it to the teacher, saying that I draw during class.
Uh-huh.
So I think it was my 4th book, 3rd or 4th book, the time when I started fighting back.
Mm.
And it gotten so heated up to the point that the next day, or the after the class ends, the teacher called my mom to say that I fought with half the class.
Mm.
Yeah. And when I came home, I tried to explain to my mom, but my mom didn't listen, so she just caned me at that.
Yeah.
Then the next day, I go back to school. I gonna cane for every student I fought with.
Mhm.
So, in that class, there was like 40 students.
Yeah.
Including me. So I fought like half the class. There was like 20.
Wow, you're like Lord of the Rings, the elf in Lord of the Rings fighting like 40 old people.
20.
I can imagine that, man. 20.
So just for that one comic book that I drew. Anyway, so I fought like 20. I fought with 20 people around that.
Yeah.
So she caned me for every student that was standing up. Because she asked the students who fought with me yesterday, and about 20 people stood up. So I gonna cane and had to apologize one by one to every person I stood up.
Yeah. Did you learn your lesson from that?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
Not to trust people. That was my first lesson. Not to trust people. No matter what happens, someone in life will backstab you. You don't know who, but there will be a handful of people who will backstab you.
Well, okay.
Which is why I never learned to properly trust people.
But now you trust me, right?
Yeah. I mean, of course, 3 years of cultivation, never once I see you just like slap me out of nowhere.
Yeah, but a lot of times I wish to.
Yeah, I know.
For example, just now you didn't know how to adjust the command-tab clicks.
Anyway.
Yeah, back to the story.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what have you learned from this? I think not to trust anyone is not really a positive way to look at it.
It also somehow that incident made me mature a bit more than average. Because ever since that point in time, right, I've always, instead of hanging out with people, I've always looked at them from far, see how the way they behave. And
did you transfer class after that?
No. I just do my shit. I just stopped caring at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, because to receive the same treatment you have with your teacher as well as your parents.
Yeah.
And that's messed up.
That's okay. So that means in life, there's so much of people, so much of different people, right? That is one of them.
Yeah.
Take it as a lesson.
Yeah, I did.
But that doesn't mean that you should stop trusting people. That doesn't mean.
It's not that I stopped trusting people. It's just that it'll take me more time for me to actually trust people.
Yeah, that was like 14 years ago, man.
Yeah, and
right now you behave differently, right?
Yeah.
14 years ago, I was still a jerk, man.
14 years old, I was still a pushover.
14 years ago, I'm talking.
14 years ago. Yeah, 14 years ago, I was still a pushover.
14 years ago, I'm still a jerk, man. Don't know what I'm doing right now. Even right now, I'm still not really know what I'm doing right now. But at least the vision got clearer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, take it a lesson that is everywhere. There's a bully.
Yeah, I do.
There's a bully. It's quite normal. And also, this part of my life, I'm quite blessing. I do not get so much of bully from school. Whatever I heard, right? our school a lot of bullies collecting,
Collecting
those-
money.
yeah, collecting money. When you reach like secondary school, form 2, form 3, you have to be careful. There's a lot of people collect money, something and gangster and all this. I never, man. Nobody touched me.
Mm.
I don't bully no one.
Nobody touched you.
Nobody come and, hey, where's my money, right? This is not. I never have this. So I never have fighting in my in my school also. Never have
you
fight.
you were like the golden child in
Not
in
really.
school.
But well, I have a lot of friends. Put it this way, a lot of friends that also, I can mingle. I can mix with a lot of different types of people. I'm being very adaptive on that time. And the only bad thing about in school, right? For me, I don't really like to study. I'm pretty much a vocational person. Up until right now, I'm still am vocational person.
You're proud to be, aren't you?
Huh?
You're proud to be, aren't you?
For that part, is not that I proud of, or for that part, it's not that I ashamed of. It's not about that. It's the way that my upbringing brings me into very vocational learning person. Like learning from doing all this podcast, right? It's super intensive one for me. I cannot sleep. Let's say although there's an issue.
Yeah, you told me.
I told you so many
You
times.
can't
Right?
sleep.
This is a vocational one. If you ask me, can you study this math, right? This algebra, how does it work? Can you tell me tomorrow? Oh, fuck, man, no. Tomorrow I'll tell you I never study. Because there's no point for me to study that. I don't see the long vision of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so what about your secondary school, your high school?
Well, I think one of the biggest regret that I ever had in secondary was that I had the same mindset in primary school. Apply on the secondary. I didn't fully move on from whatever I had.
Yeah. Why?
Because I didn't really want to trust people.
Yeah.
After the whole incident, even back then in standard 6, I had to transfer. After I graduate, I went to Form 1. And Form 1, I met a lot of...
Aren't you in an international school?
I was in private.
Private? What does it mean?
Form 1.
International is not private?
No, I was in private during Form 1. Then I transferred to international in Form 2.
What's the difference between private and international?
Private, you're still under government.
What kind of school is private? I thought it's like second semi-government, right?
Yeah, semi-government.
That's not entirely government. That's not entirely private. Zuzhong, right?
No. Sri Muni Beacon House.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are following the
it's
government
still
syllabus.
Yeah, government syllabus. They were following government syllabus.
Okay.
After that, I transferred to...
Why did you transfer?
I was supposed to go to a Christian school.
Uh-huh.
Applied late. Then after that, my sister applied to the Christian school because she was early. And then after that, I followed in.
I see.
Mm.
So then international school is a Christian school?
Yeah, the international school is a Christian school.
Okay.
Even my headmaster personally told me before, if it wasn't for your sister, I would have let you in. I was like, whoa!
Why is it so? Why have you...
Because I applied late.
Okay.
And the only way I can get in as a Form 2 student would be if I have siblings going in. Or currently studying in.
Okay, understand. So what have you studied in this international school?
Academic stuff.
Do you think it's useful after you study from there and coming out in the society?
No.
Which is the most memorable class during this period of time?
Arts.
That means it's drawing.
It was,
drawing, painting.
Mixed
Illustration,
mixed
doodle.
media. So basically in arts, I had to sit through what we call preparation. So I will create A3 paper size of art preparation. How my idea came about and things like that. So how my idea progressed after that. So prep 1, prep 2, prep 3, prep 4. and then after that I have the final piece to do during my class time. Not class time, to do during the exam.
Is that considered as a vocational class? Not much of
not much.
words and textbooks, right?
Yeah, it wasn't much of words and textbook.
Yeah. So do you realize that most of the men and boys, right, they prefer vocational? This happens to me also.
You know, my class, the one sitting for the arts exam, the only vocational class, I think, sitting for art exam, there was only about 5 people.
You are one of the 5.
I'm one of the 5.
You're the artsy person.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me you're one of the artsy person in your school.
Yeah. I got surprisingly the lowest out of the 5.
Probably they are
Everyone-
the rest of the 4 are very good ones.
Everyone gets like A plus, A, and I here got a B, and I was like, what? B plus, are they? B plus.
At least you got the 5th place. Not too bad, right? Top 5. Top 5 is not too bad, right?
Top 5 within the 5. Yeah, there's only 5.
It happens to me because my friend also asked me.
Mm.
Among this period of from Form 1 to Form 5, right? He asked me, what is the most memorable class that I ever learned? That means I enjoy and I still remember. Kemarian Hidup.
Marian Hidu.
Yeah. In that class, I was taught to build a musical box. That's the most memorable.
Oh.
Yeah. So you have to buy the set of the wooden plates and stuff. You have to, according to the instruction, and then to do the musical box.
I remember doing that.
Yeah, the closet, the small closet you opens, it has music.
Mm.
Another one is the baking class. We bake cookies.
Baking class.
Yeah, baking cookies. And also did scrambled egg.
Oh.
Yeah, I was one of the 2 students, male students in probably
Cooking.
like 15 of class capacity cooking. I don't know why the teacher taught me that, brought me into this ladies class. I didn't know why. Me and my friend were looking at each other. What the hell are we doing here? The rest of them are ladies. What am I doing here? Why am I qualified? Because the rest of the boys, right, all go out and do other stuff, like carpenting.
Ah. Okay.
Carpenting, you know, bring out all the all the disposed tables, the wooden tables, and put it back into the shape. Put it back, like try to reuse the disposed wooden, right, to make another table. I was saying, why are they there? Why am I here? But eventually, I still love cooking. I still love cooking. Like I said, vocational.
Speaking about cooking, right? I remember during my years in high school, primary school, right?
Yeah.
My secondary school and primary school, I had never done cooking before.
After that, I never done cooking, man. That's my only time. That was like Form 3.
Yeah.
I think Form 3, Form 4. That's the only time. After that, no more.
Not even now.
No, I'm talking about that schooling period, right? Now, yeah, occasionally I still cook, but not much. Yeah. I have to do podcasts at night, you know, sometimes. Sometimes guests coming over 8 o'clock and finish at 11. You know?
Okay. Yeah. So even during my primary and secondary, I never been to the kitchen to cook. You know, not even like. touch
So what makes
anything.
you go into kitchen and start cooking and doing sourdough and all this?
Secondary? I remember there was one we had a career event or something like that. So we basically had stalls inside the halls, talking about which you need to go to, and I handed one, and then I took one book to learn about culinary arts. I think it was in Help.
Help.
Culinary arts.
Yeah. You mean the booklet?
Yeah, the booklet.
Yeah.
I brought home, and my mom laughed at me. I remember that time. So that was something that pushed me to work in.
Because your mom laughed at you, then you prove her wrong. You have to.
Yeah. That was
now
one
mom
thing.
listening.
That was mom, if you're listening, don't hold it against me, okay? But yeah, that was one thing that pushed me to learn, because where I will learn to cook, right? Okay, after I graduate, I hand out so many resumes, a lot of resumes. I actually
Resumes
went
for what? For work?
Yeah, for work, because I wanted to
In
work
what
part-time.
field?
Because I wanted to work part-time.
In restaurants and
F&B
cafe?
industries.
Okay.
F&B and retail industries.
Okay.
I would hand out so many resumes, and the only one person who accepted me to take me in to work, right,
Uh-huh.
was my mom's old colleague.
Okay.
Yeah.
Restaurant.
Uh,
That's the cook that you.
Yeah, that's the place where I work
Yeah.
at. And he asked me why am I doing this?
Mm.
And I said I want to learn. I want to learn how to cook. Because my mom laughed at me. I didn't tell him that time I didn't tell him that my mom laughed at me, but in my heart it's like my mom laughed at me. So I shall learn to cook.
Should you do that because someone laughed at you?
No?
That's one thing I realized about you, right? You don't really have your standing idea.
Mm-hmm.
You always say, oh, people say like this, then I do this. People do like this, then I do that. You don't have your own opinion on anything, man. That's very dangerous, you know.
Okay, I do have opinions in good and evil, if that's what you're saying.
Huh? What?
I do have opinions in good and evil. Like I would
I'm
never
not talking
judge.
about good and evil, man. For example, I ask you, can you suggest me a topic? You cannot never.
I can never do.
You can never. You can never suggest me a topic to talk about and discuss. Man. He's always like asking me back. What do you think? What do you think about this? You think it's good?
Oh yeah, even back in IG Live,
I'm
you
always
asked me,
the
yeah.
one ended up. Always the one ended up coming with the topic.
No, I do
IG
give
Live.
suggestions, but how to properly make latte
Now
and
here's
things
the
like
thing.
that.
Here's the thing. You give suggestion just randomly pick up from your mind. You don't give suggestion with sincerity or relativity.
Mm.
When we talk about these 2 points, right? Sincerity and relativity, right?
Mm.
You are talking about right now. Let me give you a suggestion based on whatever effects on us. Relativity, because you have sincerity, so you get to find all these relativity topics to come and discuss. But instead, you know what you do?
What?
You just pick from the sky one. Let's do a temper.
Talk about temper.
Why doing temper? I don't know. Or let's move on. Let's talk about the saucer, coffee cups. Why coffee cups? I don't know. Just give you some ideas. Where's the sincerity? This is the reason why I always stuck at second generation, man.
There's no sincerity.
Because you guys do not have opinion, standing point, and opinions for your own self and for anything.
I mean, okay, if you ask the other trainers, will they also pick up from the sky, or will they just straight away say, I don't know?
I have long time never asked them anything because rarely we can have a chance to talk and progress. But to tell you, full-timers won't happen, I don't think so. They are not a good person. They are much more into a listener. Yeah, they're much more a listener. Let me do this. Okay, they get it done. It takes some, if you want to become a good leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have this kind of opinion and standing point. Some ideas for yourself that represents your character. So there are a lot of people follow the trend, right? I'm not a person follow the trend one. Never. The people doing all this whatever content creation, right? People dress like one person, like K-pop star or whatever, right? People dress one type. When I look at this person, I know he prefer, based on the dressing, he prefer to speak Chinese one. I look at this person, this lady or this guy doesn't know how to speak Chinese, only speak English one. Because they follow the ideology, they do not have their own character. A person like, right now is very hit, like Taylor Swift. She has a personality. She never follow anybody's trend. Does she? I don't think so. If you look at a lot of pop stars, right, trying to follow other people's sound, right? Do they end up good? Never. Yeah, Taylor Swift never follow other people. She from the starting up until right now, right? She always have her own character and style. The way she sings, the way the music goes. That's how you outstanding, present yourself, outstanding in the crowd.
You need to be outstanding.
Yeah, this starts from the opinion that you give out, the idea that you give out. It starts from there. You get what I mean, right? I hope
Yeah.
you digest what I mean. Huh?
No, I get what you mean. I get what
Yeah,
you mean.
I hope
So
you don't.
I know it's like 10 o'clock.
I hope you don't feel like this. Oh, Dennis also look down on me. You know?
No.
Also, I trust you on this guy. All right, Rhys, we're hitting mark of 1 hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. Any more stories you wish to share?
Any more?
Yeah. Highlights of your life, perhaps.
What else do you want
Some
to
words
know?
for your family and some words for your girlfriend.
Okay, what else do you want to know, actually?
I hate that, man.
I don't.
That means you
I
have,
practically
again,
told.
I just fucking brainwash you and told you must
I'm
have
sorry,
your
my
own
mind-
spending point.
My mind is blank right now, okay?
Your
So-
mind's always blank one from the morning until now. Stop being an animal, man. Animal has no opinion on everything based on instinct.
Okay. I guess all I did was do what I can to get by in life.
Mhm.
So right now my only goal is just to enhance more.
Yeah. That is a very easy way to put enhance the word.
Enhance more.
Let me ask you,
Okay.
when are
Means
you
I
going
need
to move
to be
out?
more.
When are you going to move out from your family and less
Ai.
burden your family, your mother and your father
Okay.
as a
As a
adult,
adult.
independent adult?
When I get married, I guess.
Oh shit, probably at 40s. So you're going to
No.
lead your family until 40s?
No, probably about 30, 27.
Oh, well, let's look at that, man.
Mm.
Yeah. So you're going to
Actually, when
lead
do you get married?
35?
35.
35, yeah. 35. Yeah. I tell you this,
Mm.
you never get ready one.
Mm. I know.
Mentally and financially, you never get ready one.
I know.
Even let's say right now 40s are still not ready one. Never. From your 18 until the year you 60s,
Mm.
if you ask a man, are you ready for marriage? They'll say never one. Are you ready for kid? They will always say
No.
never one.
You just need to take that leap.
Yeah, it's just need to take the lead and settle down for good.
Mm.
And settle down for, so you become much more matured and
Yeah.
a much more responsible person. You learn a lot. You learn a lot when you're trying to take care
Mm.
both of your family and
Mm.
her family. You will become a better person.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So time to get your girlfriend pregnant and let's get married.
What?
Let's not waste time, man. Your girlfriend listen to our podcast or not?
Yeah, she listens.
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, good. Let her know. Stop wasting time, man.
Okay.
Nothing to do with career, man. Don't worry.
Everything got to do with career. What do you mean?
Nothing to do with career. Man. Still have to. You still have a job, man. After that. Just now you were saying what were you sharing?
What was I even sharing? I don't even know anymore. It's-
Drifting around ideas, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole podcast, we've been drifting around everywhere.
Yeah.
Like from my childhood days to
And then your secondary school.
secondary school.
And then how you started the coffee journey.
Actually,
And then how do you start the
no,
cook?
Actually, I started learning how to cook, right? It was just the point where I only do it because of my mom laughed at me. But slowly,
I think your
got
mom really
interested.
laughed hard at you until she rolled on the floor and she got stomachache
She
for
didn't.
5 minutes straight.
She didn't.
Oh, okay. Until she tears out. Her tears are out. Did she do that
No.
to you?
She didn't.
Because it plays you a very significant impact to you to make that decision.
I mean,
It's either you're very sensitive or your mom is like rolling on the floor, laugh very hard for 5
I
minutes
can't find you can
straight
say I'm very
until
sensitive.
tears are out.
It's my mom's opinion. Obviously, it's very sensitive to me.
Yeah, you look up to your mom.
I look up to my parents.
You have your parents.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're very
Parents are-
hardworking.
The parents are always the one who mold the children. Yeah.
I mean, they made me into this retard that I am right now. Thanks, mom. Thanks, dad.
Not funny, man.
Okay.
You're disrespecting your family in front of the public.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So after, okay, let's go back to my story. Okay.
All right, cool.
So after that, I realized that I actually like cooking because
Yeah.
whenever I serve people, it made me it puts a smile on their face, and I really liked it, that feeling.
Yeah.
So it made me like fell in love with cooking, made me fall in love with baking.
It makes you like purposeful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives my life a purpose, to make other people smile.
That's very good and an inspiring story, Chris.
This is the short words. Just those. What was it? One not one paragraph. Barely even one paragraph.
One statement.
Yeah, one statement. But yeah, which is why I still continue to cook to this day. Which is why I still continue to bake
That's
even to this day.
That's one thing I also need to tell everyone. You occasionally, once or twice a year, you do cook for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Korean food, some Chinese food.
Not Western.
Western. There are a lot of people really love your mushroom soup because you have a principle that you have to do the mushroom soup from scratch. You make your mushroom soup from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you did not plant the mushroom.
No. What? No.
Oh, not so scratch actually.
No, not from there. Not from
Not
there.
that scratch, huh? So maybe 99%. Minus one mark.
It's
but
after we grow the
yeah,
mushroom.
so yeah, a lot of people really enjoy your meal, and because of you cooking, that we get the chance to get the reason to be together. That really, I always say this, right? Whenever you cook, right, everyone have to say thank you to you.
Yep.
Yeah, because of you, we have
Everyone
all this.
also let me lead the prayer. Yeah.
What?
You also tell everyone, shh, God, Rhys is praying.
Yeah, I have to do this culture, so that it will lead to a much more positive culture. And always, everyone have to say thank you to you. That's the first one. Because you really deserve it. Because you you were always, that day you're not doing anything from the morning, you're preparing until night.
Yep.
For us. So I think you deserve a thank you. Because of you, we get together. Because of your preparation, we get together. Right?
Yeah.
Because of you like cooking as well. We get together. Such a purposeful hobby. Yeah, Rhys. Once again, thanks so much, man, for cooking with us. And when is the next round that you can cook for us? Which you promised on December.
Maybe April.
Which September you promised for Christmas, right? But nothing happens. You just act like you don't know what you do. You just act like you forgot, right? You think you forgot. You think I forgot too?
I thought you guys forgot already.
You think I forgot too?
I was busy.
I just always remember, never ask you. That's why.
I think during April.
April again?
Yeah.
Sure. I think everyone should remind you.
April will be April, I think, is my sem break. So.
Okay, cool. A simple stuff will do. Simple things will do, man. Not to put too much of burden on you.
Less is more.
Less is more. Let's just do mushroom soup dinner, that's all. Pairing with sourdough. 2 slices, everyone. Oh, you're not full. Okay, go ahead and make yourself a latte. How about that, bitch?
For dinner?
Then less is more. What? Nice talking to you, Rhys. You're such a wonderful person.
Nice talking to you too.
Shall we wrap things up?
Yep.
Thank you for listening to the Coffee and the Company podcast. And me, Dennis, and Rhys is talking in discussion.
I hope this is the last podcast we talk about me.
Why you say that?
What we did it? We did this like my third time. This is like our third time talking about me. I hope the audio goes well for this.
I think the fourth time should be when your girlfriend find pregnant.
No.
Put it this way.
No.
I'm not
maybe,
cursing you. I'm
maybe.
blessing you. You know.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm blessing you. You know.
Yeah, after marriage.
Yeah, after marriage, it doesn't matter before or after.
After marriage.
Still, you gotta get married, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Take care, everyone.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to The Coffee and the Company. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.